100,000 subscribers.
I know, it hardly feels real because it's always been a goal we've been looking up to for so long, and now we're here. And now we have
that's an
new
iPhone.
goals.
But that's an iPhone. I
think?
can't go live on an iPhone.
Hello.
Why can't you go live?
Oh my gosh, how are you heavier than Colt? You have rocks in your pockets?
Did you call her fat?
No.
Of course not.
Never.
So raise your hand if you're excited for hitting the 100,000 subs today.
Oh my gosh. I've been on cloud 9 all day long. And you know what's really funny is that we were not the first to know that we hit 100,000 subs.
Oh, compliment.
That's right. It was our bestie's mom duty, who I was on a call and I start getting these pop-ups from Nelvin and Rocio telling us congratulations, and
that's just the way they are.
Yeah.
They're keeping a closer eye on our channel than we are.
That's how supportive they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to Mom Duty, also, please go check them out. They are the most wonderful people. We love them
Brooklyn,
so much.
Colt, what did you guys get for hitting 100,000 subs today?
$50.
Now, I want to figure out how we can do questions and answers.
Actually, not $50. What did you get, Brooklyn?
$100.
$1,000.
$100. Right, you can see on the screen it was people are commenting.
Oh, it pops up.
So,
We're newbies.
good morning, everybody. Yes, in Asia, it's very early. It's got to be, let's see, Manila time would be, tell me if I'm wrong, 8:30 a.m.
So thank you for joining us. You can have your coffee, and Phil's going to make an awesome cocktail.
Yeah.
What's it called?
All right, one of Aaron's favorite cocktails is called the French 75, but I'm sure that we have a handful of French subscribers, but I think we have a lot more who are in Asia. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit. Our channel didn't really start to grow quickly.
I mean, we'll get to it in a minute. Thank you.
Our channel really didn't start to grow quickly until our first trip to the Philippines last year. So I figured I would switch it up a little bit, and instead of a French 75, we're gonna, what's wrong?
I don't know, I just feel like they did something. But
Okay, well, I don't care. I'm switching it and calling it a Manila 75. Now, I wanted to make it with a very special spirit from the Philippines. It's like a coconut-based spirit, and I can't think of the name. It starts with an L.
So if you know it, tell us.
Yeah, leave it in the comments. But of course, locally, we can't find that anywhere. So I couldn't do it based off of ingredients origin, but I figure maybe we can play off the Philippines flag, which is red, white, blue, and yellow. So basically, red, blue, yellow.
Okay,
Lambanog. Yes, lambanog.
Thank you, Shella.
I don't know if we're saying it right. Nice. Of course, Shella tells us.
Yes, Shella has been the biggest help to us. Met her through our channel. She reached out to us with probably some advice, some pointers, and then I heavily rely on her whenever I have any questions about the Philippines. Hello in the Philippines.
Blue Mickey.
Woo!
Hello. I know. Okay. So a French 75, by the way, is a very simple cocktail consisting of gin, lemon juice, and simple syrup, and then with like a float of champagne. So to make it a Manila 75, we're gonna use gin still, but I'm using a blackberry raspberry because that's like blue and red together, which makes purple, but blue and red from the flag. And then we have lemon juice, which is yellow, and we have some lemon garnish, lemon peel garnish.
You know what garnish I really want from the Philippines? What is my favorite food in the Philippines? Any guesses?
All right.
I'm sure they're gonna start popping up.
Yeah. Could you do me a favor?
I'm not gonna give it away.
Could you get that half full of ice for me, please?
I will. I have to do something.
All right. While Aaron's gone, there's something I want to tell you guys. All right. And then instead of regular simple syrup, I made my own simple syrup at home, and this one is blackberry sage simple syrup. And if you don't know what simple syrup is, it's just equal parts sugar and water, and then you just bring it to a boil so it dissolves all the sugar, and then you let it cool, and that's it. So it's basically just sugar water. But I did it with fresh sage and fresh blackberries in there. So they steeped in there kind of like a tea, just to get that extra purple, which again, Philippine flag is red, blue combined. We're not in the Philippines right now. We are in Denver. This is our home, our Denver home. But when I say our Denver home, that leaves things a little open-ended. We might have a little special announcement here in just a second. Thank you for the ice.
You're welcome.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pour some gin in here real quick, and I'm gonna make a few of these so that Aaron and I can really celebrate tonight.
Also, I want to say we are happy to answer any questions. If you have for us, throw them out there. This can be a little questions and answers. We're just full of gratitude, so we are going to be an open book.
6. Ooh, this is gonna be a really big drink, actually. Okay, what's next?
Big celebration.
3 ounces of lemon, so let's see. That's a lot, yeah. 2. Can you hold this up for me, baby?
What, this?
Yeah. And then 1 more, so you guys can see.
Yes.
There we go. And then my simple syrup, we just need 2 ounces of that. There we go. Voila.
Now we have some really exciting, I have a question. Dearest Aaron, you should know there's mango wine too. What? What?
Got to get it nice and cold. I like to shake 100 times, but I won't go quite that much on our live.
And I support him by shaking.
I'm excited. I'm going to Manila, Bali, and Singapore with my grandpa in
That's
October.
gonna be so fun. So
3 epic places.
Yes, we've been to all 3 and such a cool trip. Woo! Recommendations for all 3 of those. We definitely would. In Singapore, if you're able to stay at the Sands Marina, it is a whole experience on its own. And the Garden of the Bays, gorgeous. And you almost don't have to pay to go to these features when you stay at the Marina Sands, because whatever view you have, you get to experience all the light shows and stuff like that. And the pool, epic, awesome.
I like to keep my glasses in the freezer. So these
Nice
are
and
frosty.
frosty.
You want to hold one of those up?
Yes. But hawker stalls, you cannot miss, here we go, the
Champagne,
hawker stalls
bubbles.
in Singapore.
I love the bubble effervescent effect. You got the strong one,
Hello
by the
in
way.
Texas.
There you go. Hey, if you have a coffee or a mimosa or a Bloody Mary or a water bottle or anything, please.
Anything, coffee, yeah. Cheers,
Cheers.
in the morning, or whatever
Here's
time it
to the next 100,000. And Mr. Beast, watch out, we're coming for you. Mom Duty!
That is legit. Our people! Hello, Mom Duty,
Oh,
Melvin Rocio, Noxania, if you're there. We love you, we miss you so much. And I'm gonna start
garbage.
crying, but I will tell you, we would not be here at this milestone today without our besties. I'm crying. Oh, I'll make it a drinking game. You can take a sip every time I start crying. But
Hey, John, thanks.
everybody needs a support system in their lives, and they have been so solid in ours. And mwah.
In fact, we love the Ocampos so much and miss them so much that when they told us they were going to be back living in Manila, BGC again, come September, we said, can we please come be your neighbors, at least part of the time?
Yes, we're going back to Manila in September, and are you telling them like some of the things we're doing?
Yeah, do it. Oh,
We are going to be looking for apartments while we're there.
now we have Reagan, our 16-year-old daughter. We have shared custody here in Denver, so she's with her mom half the time and with us half the time. So we cannot permanently live in the Philippines or live there exclusively. So what we're going to do is have our Asian home base and our Denver home base, and we're basically going to split hopefully around 50-50 so that we can be in Denver with her during those particular weeks or months, and then hopefully every other calendar month is what we're aiming for, to be out in our place in BGC Manila as close as possible to the Ocampos.
That's right. Because they're a big important, part of our social structure, for the kids to play with each other, for the parents to play with each other. It's just match made in heaven. And Manila is the perfect spot for us too, because the airport gives us access to travel everywhere else in Southeast Asia easily and affordably, and we're just looking forward to getting out there and traveling more and more, and I know we can do it with a base in Manila.
And United Airlines, which is our airline of choice,
Let's
flying from the
go.
US, recently started up direct flights from LA or San Francisco?
San Francisco.
San Francisco to Manila. So we're hoping to take advantage of those, although right now it seems like that's the most expensive option for us to get out there. So,
It varies.
yeah.
But
so we'll see.
I
But
got my eye on the ball.
are you guys going to
every day.
Batanes when you guys go back to the Philippines?
Yes. Shella really wants us to go to Batanes, and we are definitely going to try. And also, yes, mango is my favorite.
Mango galore.
Fruit.
What are
We do, but I think also weather's a factor. So we have to wait for the right timing to do that, but it's on the list for sure.
Okay, so the Ocampos want to know what we're drinking. We covered this a little bit ago, but happy to review it for you. This is not a French 75, it's a Manila 75, because we wanted to get the colors of the Filipino flag in here. And actually, it's not a Philippines flag.
There's no blue.
It was supposed to be purple. It was supposed to be purple because I had blackberries and I had red raspberries, but it just turned out to be red. But we do have the yellow from the lemon peel that I can't really get out of there now. And it's raspberry gin instead of regular gin. So,
All right, we got two questions. One was about a meet and greet in the U.S.
oh, in the U.S.
Yes, and
Just swing by here. We've got plenty of drinks for you.
come on over. We hadn't actually thought about. We'd only thought about doing meet and greets on our travels, and we're thinking about doing a meet and greet. We're tentatively planning to do one in Manila in September, so we should consider something in the U.S. We would love to do that.
Yeah.
And then another question that popped up was, why do we like Philippines more than other countries? And I don't want to ever say that we like certain countries more than others, because when you got to look at the whole scope of communities and different cultures and countries, and we appreciate them all. We always find a way to appreciate it. But what we love about the Philippines is we've been there a few times now, and we feel like we're at home. We feel so welcomed, and the airport is phenomenal there. What?
He's talking about the guy with no shirt in the Hong Kong airport lounge.
That guy was unreal. That guy was unreal. Yes.
Yes, I will definitely post the recipe for this cocktail. Don't worry. Put it in community afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Philippines, number one, there's so much to explore there, and we've had fun with every single activity. I mean, Manila, we did the Chinatown street food tour, and then we meet up with Mom Duty in BGC. Like, that was just a game changer experience for us because they're our new best friends. We had an amazing little tour of Tagaytay with Tels and her husband. We've been to, of course, Palawan and Coron Island with the off-grid houseboat experience. We've been whale shark swimming. We've been canyoneering now. It's like an endless supply of adventure.
Yeah.
And that's really where we're trying to focus our stuff these days. It's things that are adventurous. Like, we used to do a lot of resort tours or restaurant tours. But what we really want is that stuff that's just more adventurous. So with 7,000 islands to explore and us only having banged out like 6 of them so far, I mean, that part's great. Plus, we will continue to explore throughout Southeast Asia or Asia, and Manila's a great base for that. So we fly to Manila, we unpack our stuff, we get settled in, overcome the jet lag at our place, and then maybe we hop over to Indonesia or Malaysia or Japan and stuff like that to kind of branch out. But
Yeah. We've got already planning our BGC dates. Woo! Yes, we are, and we're gonna do like a daughter swap. Gonna have lunch with each other's daughters. Sorry, we're talking to Mom Duty, Rosia there. But yes, we're planning so many dates while we're there. So many adventures to have.
I love when all of us hang out together, but can we also do a spouse swap where it's Nelvin and I who end up going out together, doing some guy stuff?
Okay.
I don't do a lot of guys' night things in Denver.
No.
I save all of it for when we're with the Ocampos, and then I
Yeah.
get my Nelvin time in. So.
Yeah, I have girls' nights every once in a while.
So that's the big announcement.
Yeah.
September we'll be out there looking for that, and then we do have other trips on the books for the rest of this year too. October we're going to be spending a lot of time with Reagan back here in the States, which is great because fall, October, autumn time with all of the changing leaves that we have here and the Nelfil, yes.
100%.
Being able to just enjoy that season and the whole Halloween festivities that we have here. Halloween for me in the States is like Christmas for Filipinos in Philippines, right?
Yep.
And then November, we're actually going to be in Africa a lot because we've had a really big
So
South
excited.
African safari on the books for like a year now. So we're doing a whole big thing down there. And then we've got Christmas in December, January. We were hoping to ring in the new year in BGC. So,
Yeah.
La Campos.
I cannot
La
wait
Campos.
for all of the adventures we have coming up. We've had a little bit of lull over the summer. We've laid low, but we are ready to get out there and go. We are, before we go to the Philippines again, we are going to Florida, and we're gonna do a couple of episodes there and just show you our favorite type of vacation when we go there. So hope
Yep.
you watch it.
So we fly into Johannesburg
Tyler wants to go to countries.
in November, and it is a South African safari that we're doing. So we're only going to be in South Africa the entire time, right?
Right. We really wanted to squeeze in Madagascar for Colt, but just couldn't make it work with the logistics.
The tie-in there, by the way, is that he has 2 Madagascar giant day geckos as pets upstairs here. So he really wanted to see where they came from, you know,
so cute.
the
Love his
ancestry
passion.
of his pets. But maybe, I think it's going to have to be a future trip.
Yeah, we got to feed that passion in the kids, like the biggest motivation for our travels. So Tyler has been asking what countries we've been to. I don't know how to answer that. Like,
I
just
do, because
list
I
them.
was working on it this afternoon.
So you can just list them off.
Well,
top of
pretty
the-
much.
top of your
So-
head?
Number one, it's only 3 continents so far. We've got North America and Europe and Asia, and we've only gone to one place, and that was just a few weeks ago. That's actually south of the equator. So we haven't even been to Australia. We haven't been to South America. Technically, I guess we have been to Central America, but that's still considered part of North America. But our countries in Europe are Croatia, Spain, France, Germany, Italy. And then Asia, we have Singapore, Japan, Philippines, Indonesia, and I'm forgetting, Vietnam.
India, you said, yeah.
Yeah, India. Did I say India? India also,
yeah.
okay. And then we've got countries throughout North America. So Caribbean, we have Belize, Costa Rica, Bahamas, British Virgin Islands, US, technically Canada, Mexico. I think I may have just named every single one of them.
My God, you did. Oh my gosh, good job.
But yeah, channel, congratulations. Before you only had a few subs. I know it's nuts. And again, the reason we're drinking Manila 75s is because that was really the turning point. It was like 10 months ago, maybe even longer now.
Yeah.
Our first trip to the Philippines, when the awesome Filipino people like really helped give us a good boost, and things have been growing steadily ever since. But up until then, it was like 2 years of hard work and a lot of fun for sure. But I think we were still under 5,000 subscribers at that time. So do a meet and greet in the Philippines and
Yeah.
get in touch with Livin' La Vida Tagalog. Yes, we'll almost certainly be doing a meet and greet, and hopefully Mom Duty will do it with us. But we're working with Tells on some ideas for where and how that could happen.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. We just don't have the details quite yet. We're gonna work it out. But hopefully as many of you that are able to make it can come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so Christmas in the Philippines. We've seen a few questions come through saying we need to experience Christmas in the Philippines. We are gonna experience the bear months. Bear.
I don't know.
Well,
Go ahead.
so sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time.
I know. I'll read while you're talking. You
Okay.
read while I'm talking.
There we
so.
go. So we cannot spend Christmas Day in the Philippines because of our family, because of Reagan, and it's so important to us that we are with her on Christmas. So we are actually coming right out to Manila right after Christmas. We are taking a flight starting the 25th in the evening.
Christmas Day. We're
Christmas
flying
Day,
out.
we're flying out in the last flight out of Denver to start the trek on Christmas Day. So we're practically going to be spending Christmas in the Philippines.
If we can make it out of Denver, that is. It's
Mm-hmm.
always a crapshoot. You just never know. We could have a blizzard going on, flight cancellations, but fingers crossed like this, right?
You know, I've gone my whole life thinking that this is how people cross their fingers and that I was normal. And it wasn't until like a couple episodes ago, a month or so ago, that Phil's like, what are you doing?
ABC and Mom Duty Family Community Meetup should be in the works, 100%,
100%.
Christmas
Yes.
and New Year's in the Philippines is so fun. We came close. We did Chinese New Year in BGC with Mom Duty last year.
yeah.
So now we'll just have to make it the official, what do you call it? The other New Year. Western New Year? I don't even know it.
Yeah.
The New Year, New Year.
The New Year. The
My
calendar
flight from
New
Singapore
Year.
to San Francisco is weird because we take off at 9 p.m. and land at 9:05 p.m.
I know.
Time
Isn't
zones
that
are
crazy?
weird, especially right over there, like, well, in the Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is crazy. So somebody a while back, sorry we're getting to it now, but asked about if we could do high-end restaurants in Manila. And I think that's a fantastic idea. That's right up our alley. We love all food. We do not limit ourselves to just street food or just high-end food. We love it all. If it tastes good, we gotta try it. So if you have recommendations,
Yeah, I'm sure we
Shoot 'em
can
out.
get a lot. And the Ocampos probably know too, after having lived in BGC for a while. I bet, they're always going to the nice places, which is the best time to visit Phuket and, okay.
so we've not been to Phi Islands. That is on our list. We've a lot
Is
more to
it
explore.
Fifi? Because it's Phuket, so wouldn't it be?
I never pronounce anything
Phi-Phi?
right. I'm
Phi-Phi.
so sorry, and I hope I
I don't
don't
know.
ever offend people, but
Bora
I
Bora
just
we were
couldn't
looking
do it.
into recently, Tyler.
yes, we were.
So Phuket though, we were there, what
Yeah.
time of year was that?
That would have been January.
January.
Yeah,
And it was beautiful.
it was great there. Yeah, it was a chilly in northern Thailand that time of year, and then when we went further south, it was really nice.
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I just missed
Just
that
seeing
last
files
one.
and
Just
Can you
missed
pull it
that
up in
last
there?
one. I don't know how.
Sorry, I missed that.
honestly. Yeah, but we'll get more.
Yeah, did you have another one?
Just finishing that. Yeah, let's. Congratulations, guys! Thank you so much, so much. We really feel so encouraged, and at times we always think, "What are we doing? We're working so hard. Is this really reaching people? Is this going anywhere?" You never really know until somebody reaches out and says, "Great video." It just means the world to us to see your comments. So thank you so much.
Yep.
Texas,
Tyler,
yeah, I've been to Texas.
We've been to Texas a lot of times. In fact, technically I lived there when I was in the Air Force. San Antonio and Wichita Falls. But we've spent a lot of time in Austin and Houston, Galveston, so.
New York City. We love New York City. Hello in New York. God, I can't wait to get. I've been craving the Big Apple lately.
Yeah. Thanks, DeVoid.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Canada. We've got a lot to explore. So many other places. The funny thing is, we are just getting started. 100,000 subscribers, and we are just beginning it all. Because I feel like we haven't been anywhere. It feels crazy.
For Canada, there's a place that we have been, but it was before we had our channel, so we didn't make an episode out of it. In fact, we didn't get any video footage as far as I recall. But it was one of the
That's so
coolest
fun.
experiences. I would love to take the kids back, and that was the Hotel de Glace. I don't know how to say it. The Ice Hotel in Quebec City. And what a cool experience. It's like the only ice hotel, I don't know. There's something unique about that one compared to the ones they have like in Europe or like Sweden, I think is one of the main ones. But
Yeah,
we
the
really
original.
like that. And holy cow, I can't believe how cold it was. And we're
Yeah.
from Denver, so.
We don't like the cold, actually. It's kind of funny.
But it's fun at the Ice Hotel.
Tyler, again, was asking about Hawaii. We've been to Hawaii recently, actually, and we've been to Maui recently. So it's surreal to see what has happened there.
Yeah.
And a good friend of ours who was we mentioned her, I don't think she wanted to be on camera, in our episode. And she was in Lahaina on Front Street, and she got out of there, so she was safe, but that whole area totally burnt down.
She has the boutique, which is the sister store to
June
June
Ruby.
Ruby, where Erin gets most of her wardrobe.
Yeah.
And her apartment was right above that boutique.
Yeah.
And I think that whole building is gone, right? So she lost her home at her
The whole building.
boutique.
It's pretty
But-
much leveled, burnt
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Haven't-
So our hearts go out to Maui. Just want to say that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Just reading more things. But the banyan tree, though, I had thought that it burnt down, but it's actually, I think it's going to survive. We're pulling for it.
Suzette in Singapore. Yeah, sorry, I wish I could read all these names and comments
Yeah.
out loud. I'm sure you guys can all see them, but we really appreciate the support, and it's been incredible. Thank you.
Thank you.
And yes, absolutely. Let's hope that the next 100,000 comes even faster. It's not for ego. It's like we want to be able to really better support our ability financially to do this full time instead of having to split our attention between this and other things, just to kind of make it all work. And every view that you guys put out there, every like you put out there has been so helpful, and we really appreciate it. You guys are the best.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just have like a whole day of gratitude moments.
I just realized this is basically a hump day happy hour.
Which is how we started YouTube.
Yeah, during COVID lockdown, we were doing episodes like this live all the time. When we were just teeny tiny and had like 200 subscribers.
As because Phil makes the most mind-blowing cocktails. He is such a good mixologist, and they are so strong. They knock me on my feet.
Do you need to go lie down?
Cheers. When I finish it. I'm a slow
I know,
drinker too.
yes. Life's a beach, no doubt. Yeah, we're so close. One day off from actually being a hump day happy hour.
That's
but the
true.
format otherwise is identical. And I think we still have like probably a dozen of those episodes way back at the beginning of our channel. I'm not encouraging you to go watch them. Don't do it.
I mean, we were just figuring it out. We were just
Good
looking at the
drink line,
camera
yeah.
and
Maybe I
talking
can
about-
make a big batch of cocktails for our meet and greet. Like
Yes.
a trash can, a duck pea.
I love duck pea.
Yeah.
That is a cocktail Phil makes for my football games.
The Oregon
Iceland,
Ducks.
yes, we want to go to Iceland.
We want to go to Iceland. I forget who said it now, but yeah, Banff. I don't think technically we've been to Banff.
Well, kind
but
of. No, we were
for the wedding. Yeah,
Yeah,
was
a
that
friend
Banff?
of ours'
Okay, so we
wedding,
have, yeah.
was
What's that
in
city
Banff.
called? Calgary.
Yeah,
Right?
Calgary.
Calgary?
Did we go to Calgary or Toronto?
Calgary. Toronto's way over by.
It was a while
Michigan,
ago
so,
when we went, but
Beautiful.
it was
Yeah.
gorgeous. Yeah,
All right, we should let everybody go.
we should.
We gotta get to work.
I'm sad to let you guys go. I'm having such a good time. Thank you for celebrating with us. It really means a lot to us. We feel your presence when, everything that we're doing when our channel's concerned, we feel the support. So thank you. Hello from Singapore.
We'll see you in Singapore soon.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
Thanks, guys.
you so much.
Take care. Have a good day.
Mwah. Love to everyone. And cheers.